I welcome you all for this session in change management using design thinking. So in the previous classes we discussed about what is change management and how the organization approaches this change management. So in this session we are going to discuss change management with respect to design thinking. So I hope you are familiar with this design thinking 5 steps. First one is empathize, second one is define, third one is ideate, fourth one is prototype, and last one is test. Okay. So whenever organization is going for implementation of new systems or new procedures, it is always better to make the employees understand why they are going for this new change in policy. Okay. So this change management may be a new process, a new policy decision, or a new way of implementing their own systems. So they will be following a traditional system where they might have been following this system for maybe 5 years, 10 years, or even maybe 15 years. Now we are going for everything into automation, and slowly the organizations are moving towards cloud storage, or else AI implementation. Okay, so whatever is the new system they are going to implement, so they should make sure that they educate their employees or they educate their stakeholders properly. So with respect to implementation using design thinking, the first step is empathize. So here we are going to understand the problem affected, people affected by the change. Okay, so there may be lot of people in the industry, or there may be lot of people in the organization who may welcome the new system, or they may not welcome the new system. Okay, so first we have to identify who are all the people affected by this change. Okay, so the people may, however they are going to get affected, may bring positive changes or negative changes. Some may welcome and some may not welcome. So we have to identify all the peoples, and we have to make sure that all people are educated so that they understand the benefits of the change being made. Okay, so some people may not be comfortable, so we have to make sure that they are properly educated or properly informed about the new system so that they feel comfortable. Second one, after making every people to understand the positive changes or making every people to agree, we have to mention the problem statement very clearly. Okay, it may be considered as the problem statement. In new terms, we call as the opportunity statement. So here opportunities pay to new system implementation, so that we have to clearly clarify what are the new opportunities available if we implement the new system, or what is going to be the problem statement. So what problem we are going to solve using this new system. Third one is the ideate. So after clarifying the opportunities available or the problems to be solved, we need to create different solutions. Okay, so what are the possible solutions we are going to suggest as an opportunity or the problem statement? There may be more than one solution, so we need to analyze all the possibilities for the more than one solution. Then we may go for fixing a feasible solution. Okay, so after finalizing the feasible solution, we need to implement those things very quickly, or else we need to implement those systems in a like beta version, or we are going to test those things in small groups. Okay, so we need not spend a lot of money in bringing the change to the entire organization, because it involves lot of money, it involves lot of effort also. So if the new things fails to satisfy the expectation, then it is a failure. So whenever we are going to implement new things, we have to make sure that we form a prototype, or we are going to test among a group of people. We are going to test whether the new system is working correctly or not with a small population or within a limited range, and then we are going to implement those systems for the entire organization, for the entire community. Last one is going to be the actual testing confirms the implementation and design system, where we are going to implement it for the entire population or the entire organization, and we will be collecting feedback from the employees or feedback from the users or stakeholders, and then if there is any change need to be employed, so we will be employing those changes. Okay, so this is how organizations think or organizations bring change management in the organizations. If we are using design thinking, we have to follow these steps. Okay, with this we come here.